Now, mental toughness. We hear this term, what does it truly mean? A lot of people summarize it as the ability to be confident in stressful times and to pull through any endeavor regardless of what you face in front of you. Now, just like with physical strength, you can also work on mental toughness. But the thing is often limited to just the psychological aspect. But what I'm interested in is, what is the physical aspect? Can our bodies provide us the tools to be mentally tough? Is something we can inherit, something we develop from a physical sense, not just the mental? So that's what I was curious to find out. Now, first and foremost, you'll be interested to find that, you know, that the length of your index finger can determine how mentally tough you are. Now, let me rephrase. Now, basically, when you're in the prenatal phase of being born inside your mom's stomach, estrogen and testosterone play a role in the length of your finger. Now, estrogen plays a factor on the length of your index finger, while testosterone plays a factor of your ring finger. Now, basically, what this is a 2D/4D ratio, meaning if you have a bigger gap between your ring finger and your index finger, then you're going to have more testosterone. That's why males typically have longer fingers. So basically what this comes down to, as far as mental toughness is concerned, high testosterone. When you have a lot of testosterone, you're going to be a little more riskier. If you're more riskier, somewhat confidence comes with that. So in turn, this can play a role in how mentally tough you are, because if you really take more risk, you're going to put yourself in more stressful, more jeopardizing situations that can build up that resilience, that mental toughness, that confidence, the ability to take chances, right? Now, this is just one factor. Let's talk about other hormones. Let's talk about cortisol. For example, we've spoken in this class about cortisol and its role in the stress response. Now, the question is a mentally tough person getting as much cortisol as a non-mentally tough person? And research has shown that cortisol actually rises up pretty quickly in a mentally tough person. So it's not that they're not getting a lot of cortisol, they're still having a high stress response. But the difference is they want that stress response. They adapt quickly to it. They become fierce when it happens. But the thing is, the beauty is, physically, physiologically, their cortisol levels come right back down because they're acclimated to deal with that stress response. Their fight or flight is ready almost all times. Now, you look at this picture right here, you see Jason Statham from the movie. He's not looking phased at all. When we talk about mental toughness, it's not necessarily that it doesn't get to you, it's the fact that you're able to handle it and still proceed. Mentally tough people still feel fear, they still get stressed, they still get emotional and anxiety. The difference is their ability to cope with it on a cognitive and mental aspect, and in this example, from a physiological aspect, plays a huge role. If your hormone levels are able to accommodate to these different stressors, you're going to be able to carry on. Your cortisol levels can come back down, you're not going to be worried. Because remember, cortisol, if too long in the body, starts breaking down immune function, muscle. And this is bad because if you're sick, if you're physically weak, this is going to break down your emotional confidence as well. You can't be ready to take on the world if you physiologically can't really handle it. So all in all, the physiology of mental toughness is a big deal. You should take into account different hormone levels, 2D, 4D. That's crazy, right? The hand lengths, finger lengths, can be affected by this. So all in all, mental toughness is something that we can train here and here. Thank you for your time.